Welcome to Glam and Shine with Rashmi Bedi. My guest tonight is very strong woman, very beautiful woman from Boston. She is first runner-up of Miss Bharat USA 2019, Aparna Krovi. Welcome to the show, Aparna.
Thank you, Rashmi. Thank you for having me tonight.
Looking gorgeous. Red is your color. You always look gorgeous. I've seen you look stunning in this color.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So much to talk about you, Aparna. I've been taking an interview of so many girls, women, but I feel हर किसी की एक अपनी story है. You know, everybody has different story. Everybody is so inspiring, and you are a strong woman. And soon we will let our viewers know about everything about you, so that they are also inspired by you, right? So you are from Hyderabad, basically, right?
Yes.
And then you moved to USA.
Yeah. It's been 3.5 years since we moved to Boston from Hyderabad.
Wow. So, do you feel is it hard to settle down here because you know so many helpers are there in India and here you have to work by yourself. So, don't you feel it was difficult to settle down or you felt it's better?
It was initially because in India I had like tinchar, maids and drivers, everyone like, you don't need to do anything. And all the pampering of family and friends. And so I initially like, it was very difficult. And especially for us, because we left our home, our dream home, like, where we plan to live rest of our life. So
Oh,
that was more attaching part because we were living in a community there where we have like friends, like almost like 125 villas. So everyone knows everyone. So it's like a big family. So
wow.
that took that more than the physical this thing, the emotional part was like, because we
Very
were
true.
knowing everyone. So every time there was some event happening there, like, we would sit here and like, oh my God, like, wish we were there.
Oh.
So it took time, but now slowly, like as you know, people here, as
You
get
have a huge network here, Aparna. Now you have so many events happening, you know?
now thanks to
Of
the
course.
pageant. Yes.
And now people are inviting you as a celebrity guest too, of course, yes.
Uh,
So, how was it like? How did it happen? Like the pageantry thing, it happened with you, and you were you into fashion field, or you just stepped in like, okay, fine, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, no, I was never. But my elder daughter, Sheetal, she's always into, she, since childhood, like she wants to pursue fashion designing. And she's like, model always, like she likes to get dressed up
Oh,
and
so
take
sweet.
pictures and all. So I always had this thing. In fact, like I was surprised. A few days back, I was just going through my gallery
Mm-hmm.
and I had a screenshot. I think I saw on Facebook and I saved it. I don't know how did she miss it. I missed it. So even last year for Miss Bharat pageant, I mean like Miss India pageant, something. So
Uh-huh.
I saved a screenshot because I wanted her to participate.
Oh, really?
I don't know why it didn't happen. So this year when I saw on my Facebook, it popped like
Okay.
the ad, and the first thought, oh my God, this is for Sheetal. And then I told her to try it. So when I took her for the practice session, that's when I came to know that even for Miss S category, for everyone there is like in the pageant there is every category. And when people saw me, like, oh my God, you have such a older daughter, so you should try, you should come. And the organizers, they actually encouraged me to do that.
Mm-hmm.
The co-contestants, they were like, oh yeah, you should try, it will be fun. And then Sheetal was like, Mom, you are doing, like
I know daughters are so sweet, you know.
she's
It's always fun to be with them. Yeah, of course, yes.
she's actually like a friend to me.
Yeah.
So she pushed me. So I thought, okay, anyway, I'm going to be there for her, like for the practice session. I'm going to take her. So I said, why not?
Yeah.
And I like to get dressed up and I like to go out and, I'm very social person. So I thought it's a good opportunity to meet people and, make some friends there. So
How nice. But you never give up. That is the best thing I like about you. Strong women are like they have to love themselves, you know. That's
that,
what I feel. And
yeah,
then only others will love you, and that is the real empowerment I feel.
that's
And you were Radiant Beauty title holder in state pageant, but you did not give up, and you came for nationals, and you said, "I'm gonna do it." And now, see, you are sitting with a nice, beautiful crown on your head. Like, see, I did it. Like, it's great achievement. I'm so happy for you. And
Thanks.
now you're going for South Asia World Pageant too.
Yes.
This is
It
amazing.
actually, like when I didn't win, I didn't feel bad because it was just 1 week journey for the state
Yes.
pageant. And I learned through that experience. It was nice. I mean, like, like for the state pageant, for the talent round, I was like, I was clueless, like what to do. I remember talking to you 2 days before the pageant, and I was asking, what else I can do because
Yeah.
I was hesitating to sing and dance. So I was like, what else I can do? And
Mhm.
I figured out that I can say poetry. And when I said it, like everyone appreciated, and I felt so happy. It's something that you're always passionate about, but you never try. And when
Yes.
you try it, you really feel happy about it.
See, that is what I love this platform, that where this is a platform which gives you the opportunity to showcase your talent.
So
You're
that's
such a good writer. Nobody knew about that. Let's
yeah,
have a look at the talent round. You have you आपने वही use किए थे अपने words जो आपने लिखे हैं, right?
yes,
Same
yes.
thing. So please, I would like to show it to our viewers.
Sure.
of women here can relate to it. तो सुनिए मेरी मन की बात. Being a woman, I always hear that what people think about women, how she should be, she shouldn't be. लड़की बड़ी सुंदर और सुशील होनी चाहिए, पतला कमर, सेक्सी boobs होनी चाहिए, ये होनी चाहिए, वो होनी चाहिए, never ending list. नहीं, कुछ नहीं होनी चाहिए. No matter what, no matter what she has, she's a perfect woman. वो खूबसूरत और कोमल नहीं, even if she's not sensitive or sensual, she's a perfect woman. वो शर्मीली नहीं है, she's bold and flirty, even then she's a woman. उसे घर चलाना अच्छा नहीं लगता, ऑफिस में टीम संभालना अच्छा लगता है, even then she's a perfect woman. उसे नाच गाने में नहीं, जिम जाके मसल बनाने में इंटरेस्ट है, तब भी वो औरत है. उसे बच्चा नहीं हुआ या उसे नहीं चाहिए, that is not what she wants something in life, even then, तब भी वो औरत है. अगर उसमें क्षमता कम है, वो चुप नहीं रह सकती जब कुछ गलत हो रहा है, तब भी वो औरत है. There are no set boundaries that defines a woman or a perfect woman. There is no perfect woman, and nothing defines her as a woman. Being woman is not a designation that she needs to fit into. A list of qualities does not define the woman you are. Womanhood is a feeling. Just embrace it with all you have with you. Be proud of the woman you are. I know I am. Thank you.
Very well said. Beautiful. I
Thank
just love it. तो कहते हैं ना नारी शक्ति का रूप है. So true.
you.
Yes.
Can you believe it? I wrote this on the day I was leaving to New Jersey for the pageant.
Really.
Yeah, so I had like a few things that I wanted to do in this pageant because for the state pageant I tried poetry. So for this thing I wanted to do the painting because
Mm-hmm.
I'm very passionate about painting and I do quite a bit.
Wow.
But it's been a long time since I paint something. So I was like still trying to figure out like what to paint and all. And since in the nationals, both my daughters also got
Yes, they
uh,
did participate.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
one of your daughters is our winner of Miss.
yes.
Yes, Miss Bharat USA, of course.
So I had so much on to do for them. Like I was so busy that I didn't get any time to to figure out about my talent.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, let me just write something. And so I was sitting in Starbucks and having a coffee. Some thoughts flow into my mind, and I wrote it. And then I showed to Sheetal, and she's like, "Mom, you have to do this." I
Huh.
was, "Are you sure?" because I just wrote it. It just, the thoughts came into my mind, and I just wrote. She said, "No, these are so powerful lines. You
They
should
are so meaningful. That's what it is.
be full." Yeah, because I always see how people define a woman, how there
Yeah.
are boundaries, that
Mm-hmm.
define a woman, and I see that how women struggle to live within those boundaries.
Of course, yes. I
So I thought, I think this message should, go into
yes.
people, and also, so Sheetal said, "You are not doing painting, you are saying this." So,
Keep
yeah,
writing because you have to spread a lot of messages and you have a potential. Keep doing that.
yeah, sure, sure.
So, like you had always been a housewife, taking care of your kids, family, coming to pageant and ramp walk. You were like, "Well, I'm gonna do it," but what was it? How did you practice?
There was a lot of, they were, what do you call, like, the organizers were there, and then there were mentors who were like
Mm-hmm.
teaching us. But I struggled. I struggled a little bit because I was shy, and then this is something that I have never tried. So I like that getting ready, walking on, like standing on the stage. That was all okay. But for the state pageant, when I was walking, like, I was like literally shivering. And I was trying to manage that no one should, my God, like people must be watching, people were noticing me.
Yeah, correct. Yeah,
Yeah, but the first few seconds, but
yeah.
luckily the participants, co-contestants, like, organizers, everyone around, like they treated us as a family, like
Yes.
I felt like, we are among, like, no, it was nothing like a competition that you really feel that pressure or something. So
But you're outstanding. You are saying you felt shy. It doesn't look like you are so confident. Let's show it to our viewers how Aparna walks on the ramp. Wow, Aparna. This shows that practice makes a man perfect. Outstanding.
yeah.
How nice it is. And you all had so much fun during the pageant, like all Miss and Mrs. and Teen, and it was so rocking, it was so nice. So, how you felt at that moment during the pageant? Like
I
with your daughters, especially you were with your daughters.
Yes, maybe that was the confidence I had because I'm with my daughters and they
Uh-huh.
were around me. The comfort I had, and then like I said, the contestants were like they were all very friendly. Like nowhere I felt like my God, I'm under this pressure. I have to do. So I enjoy. I was there to enjoy. I was there to learn learn something. I was there to what do you say, like find out some new of me, like because
Yes,
I saw that in state pageant, I came to know that okay, I can say shairi,
yes,
so that I enjoyed. I said okay, I'm good in,
yes,
I
writing.
found out something new in me.
Yes,
Then I was like, okay, let me overcome all my fears. There is like, last time I had some stage fear. This time I don't want to do that. So I was not planning to win, but I was planning to learn something and come back home with something in my hand.
wow. But your daughters were so excited when they saw their mom being crowned. They were like, wow,
Yes.
wow, our mom did it. Let's
Yeah.
show a crowning moment also.
Uh,
Okay.
Runner up.
Wow, Aparna.
I didn't
Congratulations again. You're
I
looking
was there
stunning.
crown.
Tell me one thing, like we know about your daughters, your friends, family, but your husband, what was his reaction as he have seen you always a mom being taking care of her daughters? This is something I don't think so. He must have ever dreamt of that you're going to do it.
Yeah, he is very happy. Actually, the good thing about Srinivas, my husband, is like he knows about me more than myself. You know, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times I think I underestimate my potential,
Uh-huh.
but a lot of times he really pushes me, to that. He says, "Oh, you can do that," and I keep fighting with, "How can you're so confident that
Yeah.
he always has that confidence in me?"
He knows your strengths, of course.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah, you can do it. I know you can do it. So I can see
Of
that.
course,
Oh,
you are such a strong woman, and some incidents happened with you during the Diwali, right? In
yeah.
Hyderabad. I would like you to share because, as I'm emphasizing on you're a strong woman, I want my viewers why I'm talking like that for you, and please share, and that will really inspire so many other women. Kindly share that with us, please.
That's true. So this was in 2000 on 2015 New Year's Eve. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
it was not Diwali actually. So we went to Jaipur from Hyderabad to celebrate New Year with our friends at a colleague's place actually. So they had this firecracker show after 12 o'clock. So we went to the terrace and something went wrong and there was a big blast.
Mm-hmm.
So where myself and both my daughters we were severely injured and then we were hospitalized for like almost 3 months.
Oh my God.
So we just went to spend 3 days there, 3 nights, but we ended up staying 3 months in the ICU.
Oh my God. That must be so tough.
Yes, yes. And then it followed, it followed with the treatments because both my daughters had a problem with the hand movements and all, like they lost the functionality of the hand.
Oh
So,
my God, really?
yeah, so they had to undergo like multiple surgeries. So, since then we were like going to places like we tried in Bombay, then we went to Brazil, and then somehow we came to know about Boston that there is good treatment here. So that's how we came to Boston. So when we came here, we thought like we'll just get the treatment done and we'll move back to Hyderabad.
Uh-huh.
Then when we saw here, like the kids really liked it here. They like the schools, and we felt like this is some place where they can have the treatment and school both can done simultaneously.
Of
Because when we were traveling, there was a gap for the studies also because kids were like on treatments and they were missing the school and all.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, then we decided to make Boston our home.
Wow. So this is all destiny. Sometimes I feel whatever happen, if you take it positively, be strong. God is there with you always. That's
I
all.
remember, like people keep asking me. She used to now, not now anymore, but she used to keep asking me, "Mama, why this happened to us?" And I used to tell her, maybe God has bigger plans for us. So just wait. And like every once in a while, she would ask me, like, where is that moment? Like, what is that bigger plan? And I'm like, when the right time comes, it happens.
It happens, yes. And I
So
think so it's good to be taking baby steps. That's always good rather than a higher jumps.
yes, yes, that's true.
True.
That's why when the pageant thing was happening, I know Sheetal has potential and she's incredibly talented. So I was praying for her so much, like she deserves the crown. She deserves it. And
Huh.
I'm glad that, she
Hard
did
work always pays. That's what I also believe in. So
that.
true.
Yeah,
So,
that.
what are your interests, Aparna? What are your activities? What are your hobbies?
I love cooking. So being a homestay mom for almost like 20 years,
Wow.
staying abroad. We lived in Brazil for 8 years. Like when I
Okay.
got married, yeah, we lived in Brazil for 8 years. So I always miss Indian food because we didn't have many Indian restaurants here. So I used to always like cook different recipes and then we lived for some time in Dubai. So I know like a lot of cuisines, various cuisines, and so I like to cook those dishes at home. So that's how my passion for cooking, with time it got it became a passion. And then I started, when I moved to Boston, I started my food blog.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started posting it on Facebook on food groups. Uh,
Wow.
and so from cooking, writing the blog, I discovered that I am very passionate about writing also. So I used to share my recipes with the small stories from my daily life, and
Okay.
my readers and my followers. They really like my stories because it's something that everyone can relate to.
Okay.
So that's how I became a writer, and I became a storyteller. So yeah,
Yes,
slowly.
and now of course you are a crown winner. You have so many responsibility, and I think so. You're doing great job, writing, spreading messages, strong messages for women, and also now you are planning to open a restaurant, and soon you're coming up with your one of your cookery show. That's great, and कहते हैं ना कि सबके दिल का रास्ता उनके पेट से ही है, so you are helping them too.
That's true. That's
So
true.
keep doing good work. It's very nice to see, that's great actually. And
Yeah,
the way you are grooming your daughters, giving time to your family, because being a mom, it's a great responsibility. You are taking care of next generation, I'll say, grooming them in a right way, giving your 100% to them. And of course, now you are a role model for your kids, of course, they must be so proud of you, of course, yes,
yeah, yes.
right?
In the
So,
past few years, I focused more on the weight loss and being
mhm.
fit, and also I want to use this crown for making people's life in a healthier way also. That's why
Okay.
I want to start. Yeah, so I started my fitness journey, and I'm using it now more to inspire people, and because it's very important to stay physically and
Yes,
mentally fit.
yes.
So I want to use this, yeah, my crown to
Yes,
change
of
my
course. Everything,
life.
everything really helps, because being fit is so important, You can live longer. And
Yes.
मैं कहती हूँ healthy रहोगे तो that would be the best thing, I'll say. That is the best thing what you're doing. Thank you so much for thinking about all around the world, I should say, everybody in the world you're taking care of that. That's great. So let's have rapid fire round now. A little bit of fun is important, right? You're ready for that? Okay, so all right, Aparna. What is the beauty product you can't live without?
Mm.
Quick.
Nothing like I can't live without, but I need moisturizer on day to day basis. Like I feel like something is not there on my face.
Okay.
I don't mind applying makeup or anything on day to day basis, but I need moisturizer to feel
Okay. Cool.
to keep the.
What is your nighttime skincare routine?
Hmm.
You're very well maintained. You have grown up daughters, but you look
Yeah.
like so young.
Thanks to my daughters, I have learned, and I'm doing the routine nighttime, skincare routine.
So cute.
Finally, they are like, Mom, you cannot sleep like this. So I wash my face, I use toner, and then I apply nighttime oil,
Mhm.
the regenerating oil.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's my night.
Great. Okay, pick one coffee you would like to prefer from Dunkin' or Starbucks or Wawa.
Wow. Anytime, Starbucks.
Oh yeah, all-time favorite of everyone. Okay, your Bollywood favorite actor and why?
I think I would love to answer this question.
Ah, really?
Hrithik Roshan.
Wow. He's a Greek god, of course, yes. Everybody loves him. Um, do you prefer someone taking your pics or would you like to take selfies?
Oh, I'm very bad at taking selfies, so definitely I prefer someone taking my pictures.
Okay.
My kids laugh
Oh,
at selfies, so I don't take selfies.
yeah, you prefer gym or yoga?
Oh, gym.
In person?
Yoga, but yes, gym comes first for me.
Okay. Who is your role model and why?
Mm, I actually don't have one particular role model. Like I cannot define that this person because I get inspired very easily. Like
Okay.
so any person like when I see you, like I'm like, oh my God, see like how much she's doing in life. So I always like, I get inspired very easily. So any person that like motivates me, like I get the positivity from them. So every person is a role model for me.
Awesome. And I do believe age is just a number. You can just keep on learning, you know. That is so true. I
Yes.
believe in that too. Great. So before we end this show, any message you would like to give to our viewers?
Hmm. Like you said, like I also believe, like when you really want to achieve something in life,
Yes.
your age or your physical challenges, nothing can stop you if you
Yes.
really want to achieve something in life. And my life is an example for it. So I definitely, like I would tell, like, if you really want to do something, just give it a try and achieve it. If you have the determination and willpower, you can definitely achieve it.
So true. Thank you so much. You are a beautiful person inside out. Thank you
Thank
so much for being part of the show, Aparna. Thank you.
you for having me. Thank you. Good night.
Goodbye.